HSO Intermissions has looked at many aspects of the Holland Symphony: musicians, staff, facilities, programs. With today's intermission, I thought some of you might be interested in some of the information about the orchestra industry itself. We know that orchestras are a vital part of America's musical landscape and civic life, and they are as unique as the communities they serve, large and small, and in all 50 states. There are an estimated 1,600 orchestras across the United States, reaching about 30 million people, with 25,000 concerts per year, of which an estimated 30% are free of charge. Orchestras are invited to join the League of American Orchestras, an industry group which provides leadership, support, education, and advocacy to its member orchestras, musicians, artists, conductors, and staff. Budgets of American orchestras range from less than $30,000 a year to more than $100 million per year. 2/3 of all orchestras, or about 66%, have budgets under $300,000 and 90% under $2 million. Orchestras are assigned to one of 8 groups according to budget size. Only 10% of all orchestras are in groups 1 through 6, or the larger budget sizes. Holland Symphony is a Group 7 orchestra for budgets between $200,000 and $620,000. The Holland Symphony budget is $350,000 per year. Now, you may be curious about some of the budgets of some of the other orchestras in the United States. For comparison's sake, the League reports the following numbers. Kalamazoo Symphony is about a $3 million budget. Grand Rapids Symphony is a $10 million budget. Detroit is $29 million. Chicago is $74 million. And the LA Philharmonic tops the list at $125 million per year. So you see, budget size has a great effect on how each orchestra operates, what programs it can offer, and how large a season it can afford. Yet, some things are similar across the board for orchestras. Orchestras are 501c3 nonprofit organizations and depend on a critical combination of public and private support, or government foundation support and private donations. Orchestras are not largely supported by ticket income, as many people think. In fact, most orchestras' ticket income amounts to about 30 to 35% of the budget. For small orchestras, it's more like 25 to 30% of the budget. All orchestras are dependent on that mix of private philanthropy and civic support to fuel programs that serve its community's needs. If an orchestra is not inspiring to its community in creative ways, does not offer educational opportunities, is not celebratory, or a place offering that healing respite to its community, those donations will dry up and orchestras will not flourish. An orchestra plays a healthy part in today's society as it draws musicians, volunteers, philanthropists, and other civic-minded participants to its events and programs. Orchestras provide lifelong musical experiences and participation in the creative process. They enhance the quality of life of their community by collaboration with school systems and local partners to deliver a wide array of community programs. Music education is an essential part of the lifelong learning, and participation in music programs prepares students to succeed in school, work, and life. Holland Symphony Youth Orchestra is one of 400 youth orchestras in the U.S. The HSO Youth Orchestra system has 3 orchestras: beginning strings, intermediate strings, and a more advanced full orchestra. In addition, Holland Symphony supports other educational offerings. For example, New Horizons String Orchestra is for adults who want to reconnect with their instruments later in life. Music and Me is a preschool class for young children. Link Up Concerts are a program offered to our local school system 4th graders, and about 2,000 students follow a year-long curriculum in the schools, culminated by a concert coordinated by Carnegie Hall. We also offer a string chamber music seminar, a concerto competition for area high school musicians with the opportunity of the winner to perform with the HSO. We offer an HSO internship program, which is for high school youth orchestra students who have auditioned for a position in the HSO. We offer classical chat, an informal program at Freedom Village the week of the concert, pre-concert talks before our 3 classical concerts. We refer musician ensembles for special events, weddings, etc. We refer private teachers for students looking for a teacher. And we offer presentations for the musical enhancement and advocacy of orchestral music. Our new offer during the COVID times has been this HSO Intermissions, a weekly video on Facebook or YouTube or the HSO website to acquaint our audience to our musicians, programs, and staff, or even behind-the-scenes issues until we can meet again in person. Our newly designed website will be launched soon with up-to-date information about the HSO. So as you can see, there's a lot going on in our orchestra for the community in the greater Holland area that we serve. When I go to conferences and share what we're doing in Holland, people are amazed and ask how we can afford to do all this with our small budget. I smile and say they don't understand West Michigan philanthropy, and we could not do this without our volunteer help of generous people in this community of the greater Holland area. So bravo and thank you to all of you for your support and your help as volunteers. Stay connected with the HSO until we are safe to meet again in person. Thank you.